Morning, it's Chris with 4 a.m. Finance, bringing you here some action at really early crack of dawn this morning. Let's jump right into it and take a look. We're going to focus on traditional markets, gold, silver, Bitcoin, and even some Forex. So right now we're looking at the Bitcoin dominance, and I did want to mention from yesterday, we had open interest ticking up to about $1.985 billion. So almost 2 billion. The Bitcoin dominance, we said last week, put in a low here at 59.5%, and we've been going straight up from there. So that's interesting to note. Bitcoin dominance shooting up. So let's take a look at Bitcoin first here. We had mentioned that it looked like a little bit of a bull trap was being set in here on over the weekend. And why did I say this was happening over the weekend? Because price action over the weekend, we're likely to not reverse a trend over the weekend when traditional markets aren't trading. Additionally, we saw this kind of snaking around of the yellow 21 and the green 55 moving average. And typically when we snake around and we hit a major fib, which if you take a look here, we hit a major fib like right around there, the 618. So we had this little rally over the weekend. We hit our $11,000 target, rejected off the 618 fib, and we came right back down. So that's exactly what we were looking for. Then you want to look at this slope again. Why were we bearish last weekend? Obviously, we had this move down here, but we did have a cross here to the downside in the yellow 21 and the green 55, which is significant. Why is that significant? Well, let's take a look here. We're just going to take the other moving averages off right now and just look at these two. And so going back in time, when these cross, major things happen. So you look at this move. This was a cross to the upside, and how do we measure that move? Let's take a look at. No, that's not the one I wanted. I want the ruler. So if we measure that move, when that crossed up there, we saw what was that, 39%? Oh, 43% gain. Let's look at the cross here to the downside when we got a cross down on the daily. Again, I'll grab the ruler here. I'm going to measure this cross from here. Sorry, my mouse is giving me a little trouble. It's actually blame the Apple mouse. There we go. All the way down. So how big was that move? That was roughly 56% down. Okay, let's take another cross here. Let's look at this one. Cross to the upside. How much do you think we got on this one? We got, this Apple mouse, I'm gonna have to change this tomorrow. But that move, we got to move 34% up. Okay, let's look at this one. We got to move 29% down. We got this move here, 27% down. Okay, this was a little bit of a fake out right here. And we're going to bring those back. So this can get a lot of fun, but you can go back in time here and start measuring these crosses. But look at this cross. I mean, this was February 27, 2019. That was a cross up. And let's just take a look at where this went. That cross went all the way up. 294%. That was a nice one. Let's go over here. Cross down. Oh yeah, here's another cross up. You can test this down here. I mean, you can test it anywhere. It's very accurate. And that was a 24% down. So forgive me, this is, not my best. This is my first time kind of recording this video on this format. So we're taking a look at the slope analysis, the crossing. What I'm getting here is when it snakes around like this, usually the last cross gets the momentum. And so let's just go ahead and put these other moving averages back on. I'm going to go 89, the purple 200, 377, the red 10, and the 200. Simple. And we're going to take a look at a few more things. Again, I think that cross is going to get the move to the downside right now. And again, below 10,100, if we get a daily closure below 10,100, which is this region right here, a daily closure below 10,100 right here. I'm going to call this below 10,100. And where's that move going to go? I wrote it down earlier. Okay, cross down 10. Yeah, we get a daily closure below 10,100. I'm looking for a move all the way down here. That's why I wanted to double check. I'm just going to move this area right here and right here, this liquid zone right here, down to about 9,100, 9,200, somewhere in this region. All we got to do is close below here, 10,100 on a daily, and I think that's going to get the move. Likely what we're seeing on the 4-hour, let's take a look at the 4-hour chart, was, again, we hit our target yesterday about 10,100. We're having a little bounce up to the yellow 21. What I'm looking at, if this trend's going to continue with lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, we're putting a lower high here and probably test down again. So as long as we're below 10,530, 10,550, this region right here, I'm going to remain bearish. And I'm looking for the trend to continue, and Bitcoin currently down with NASDAQ and all the major bourses. So let's go ahead and jump on there and take a look at NASDAQ. And we're getting in the red already. But what I want you to take a look at is we're going to jump back to Bitcoin. What I want you to take a look at on Bitcoin here is the Friday's close, which is going to come up at the end of the week here. Definitely want to take a look at that. how is this thing going to close out? We got a couple more days in the week, but long-term macro bullish. All right, you know, quarterly we could come down on a quarterly chart all the way down to this yellow 21 and remain, or sorry, to the red 10 at about 7,500 and remain bullish throughout this cycle here. So let's take a look. 2-day momentum. This is really important. We're going to look at the 2-day Stokes, which are testing the edge of the bearish control zone. This is going to be closing here tonight. And I think this is definitely something to be paying attention to. If we reject right here the top of the bearish control zone, you can see that'd be very negative. A cross down on that would be bad. So if the 2-day closes below 10,500, probably going to head down to 9,800 into, probably going to get some wicks right down here into 9,800 just like we were doing. I don't think we're going to break it here today, but if we do get a 2-hour or a 4-hour close above 10,500, 10,550, I think we could come back up and, you know, head towards 11,000. But we would need to get a closure above this point on a 2-hour or 4-hour. So be aware of that. Again, another indicator we're about to get a big move here is the historical volatility percentile is absolutely crushed. We got down to a 1 read, and you know, anytime that has happened, you saw this move right here in December of 2016. You can see that was the start of a major bull run there. If you go back to, sorry, I just lost my chart there. There it is. There was one, there was one, there was one, 0 read, that one caught it to the downside. So this thing's actually crushed right now. We're way down here. It looks like it's, you know, historical volatility percentile. When that expands, that's going to get the direction of the move. So we want to keep an eye on that. Let's go take a look at Dixie, the dollar. Shooting up, shooting up. Here was the key here, and we spoke about this. The dollar looked like it was putting in a major low here. We said last week it's probably going to come down and test there. We're looking at this on the daily, the weekly, the monthly. It looks like bottom line is this is a macro low on the dollar. How do we know that? Well, it was this bullish engulfing dodo on the 21st that took us above the yellow 21, and that was a big indicator that something was going to take us to the next level. That was at, I'm sorry, on the 21st. Yeah, September 21st. Great move there, the dollar. So bottom line is, why is the dollar so bullish? It's got 10,000 nukes backing it right now. 10,000 nuclear weapons, world reserve currency. If you, again, you look at this on a monthly, we just had a major reversal right here. Major reversal. So this was signaling a runaway low. Again, major reversal on the dollar. And if you look at the RSI right here, we've got hidden bullish divergence as long as the monthly closes above, where's that level? As long as the monthly closes above 93.50. which I might want to get on the dollar here chart. Here's the monthly. As long as we close above 93.50 right here on the monthly, that is going to initiate hidden bullish divergence, and we're probably going to see a target the dollar up to 96 cents. That is what's happening right here. Hidden bullish divergence. We've got, 3 points right here. All right, so you got higher low, higher low, higher low, and while RSI is making lower lows. So higher lows, RSI making lower lows, hidden by bullish divergence. Target on this is 96.35. Now, what does that mean? So dollar going up, things going up with it. Are traditional markets going up with it? Is Bitcoin going up with it? Is gold and silver going up with it? No, no, no. Dollar going up is bad. It's the opposite. So you look at the euro, it's kind of the inverse chart of the dollar. So we had a macro high here at 119. We called that out last week. This is a 12-year trend. 12-year trend down, right? That's why we just stick with the trend. The trend is your friend. We got lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, and lower high. So I'll let you be the judge there. Let's take a look at NASDAQ here. NASDAQ, where are you? Let's get all those things out. Put it on the daily. And here we are. NASDAQ hit the target of 10,850, right? We hit that target and bounced to 11,150. I think we called that out to the yellow 21. And what do you know? What do you know? Lower high, and the trend is your friend. So I'm looking for a test down to 10,500, which we're at 10,650 right now. So let's look at, where's that out on the 4 hour, 12 hour? Yeah, probably going to test down here. Probably right in here, 10,500. Then, we'll see what happens. If we make another lower high, then it's probably more downside. And there's a potential engulfing candle if we close this weekly, or is it a daily? Monthly? Yeah. Okay, there is a potential for a bearish engulfing candle, which is likely over time going to send, targets not only to 10.5 here, but, probably looking at 9,800. So that monthly is going to close next week. That, and I'm not saying it's going to happen today or tomorrow, but, over the next few months, target probably going to be 10.5, 9,800 there on NASDAQ. Now let's take a look at SPY, E-mini futures for SPY. Hit the target of 3,200, probably going to bounce. I think bearish. Probably going to bounce, at 3,200, maybe up to 3,280, somewhere in this region here. And then I think if we put in another lower heart, I think I'll put a target here of about 3,140. That's where I would put it in. Let's just put a target up there. Boom. Oh, Tesla, Elon Musk. I love the guy. Love the car. Love Tesla. But as we mentioned, that 3-to-1 stock split, or was it 4-to-1? Probably going to give it all away. And what do you know? What do you know? The other thing we mentioned yesterday was battery day, right? We're coming into an event. What happens when you come into the event? There's all these expectations, really high expectations. So typically buy the rumor, sell the news. And when expectations are really high and people are going in there with really high expectations, what happens? They're not hit or accepted. Um, this is what happens. And like I said, Tesla 350 or 300 target here over the next, I don't know, next couple of weeks, long-term target. Put a target down here. 300, 250. Okay, take a look at Apple. Same thing. Giving away all that stock split. Wow. Targeting $100 there, at least. Let's take a look at Microsoft. We're going to put in a target for Microsoft. Again, downwards. Stokes are down. RSI down. This is all bearish. So what does that mean? Microsoft down to 186. 186 target right here. Where's it going to hit? That level? Boom. Call it 187. 187, somewhere in that region. I don't know. Maybe that makes more sense right here. Yeah, coming in right here. That 200-day exponential moving average. Oh, again. So, Dixie, we're going to be bullish. Bullish on the dollar right now. Bullish, 94 back. We're going to use $94 as a backstop. Okay, $94 as a backstop. What happens, that could be a potential reversal point. But, okay, let's take a look at one of my favorites here today. Gold. There's silver. Where's my gold? Gold, look at that target. Almost hit to the money. I'm looking for a target down here. That measure move. Oh. That measure move right there on that ascending triangle almost hit exactly where we wanted to go. So again, dollar up. What happened to everything else? Gold down, stocks down. Still looking for a target around 1820. And probably bounce at 1880, 1820 more, probably a little bounce, and then depends on how the weekly closes, but it could be more displeasures for gold. Let's take a look at Link. Oh, Link. That wasn't very nice, Link. What are you doing to us? I thought we were going to get rich. Link, what are we doing here? Probably bounce here. 9,000 Satoshis. Back up here, around here. Bounce. But party's over, guys. Party looks like it is over, even though we're up 14% today or 12% today. Yeah, downside to pleasure. Oh, so let's wrap it up with Bitcoin here. We're going to wrap it up on Bitcoin. I am bearish. I'm looking right now. Right now, we're going to put a test down, probably in this region, 99, 9800. Small bounce there. And then we'll come revisit it tomorrow, guys. All right. Thanks for checking out 4am Finance. Hope this can be helpful, and we'll grow this over time. I'll leave a link in the description below where you can visit the site and get some free information. Take care.